Well, proud of our guys' effort. I thought we came out in the first half. I thought we really established defensively that we were going to play with a lot of grit, determination, and I thought we did a pretty good job at times of keeping those guys out of the lanes. I had a nice little cushion there earlier, but the game is 40 minutes, not 20 minutes. I thought in the second half, Ole Miss got into the foul line real early. They got into the 1-and-1. And thought that enabled them to cut the lead down, and obviously some turnovers that we had, some bad decisions that we had. But it went like the games have always gone with Ole Miss and Arkansas, two neighboring states that go at it. And it's credit to Andy Kennedy. We had a chance to put them away. I thought we had some bad turnovers at the wrong time, which kind of switched the momentum. And when that takes place, you just got to find a way to finish it. And I was proud of our guys' effort on the free throw line today. That's the difference in the game. You look at the field goals, the same. The 3 points, we made more in the first half. They made more in the second half, especially going down the stretch there. But I thought the difference was we went 28 out of 35, and that's how you win games. Rebound the basketball. It was even. We had 18 assists. I mean, we shared the basketball. So, again, I thought our guys played much better, and there's still a lot of room for improvement.
All right, Rachel, we're going to mic to you. All right, Bob.
Yeah. Mike, before I forget to ask you, what was the deal with Dustin Thomas not playing today?
Just coach's decision. I just played some other guys.
So he wasn't suspended or anything?
No,
healthy?
No.
Bench play was a really big factor. 39-12, you guys outscored them. What did you think of the play?
I was proud of our guys. I've always said our bench is probably our strongest component, and I thought that came to fruition this afternoon. We brought Macon off the bench, and it gave us a lot more balance. I thought C.J. had one of those games where he continues to almost break out. The guy I was really proud of was Trey Thompson. There's no way I thought Trey would come out and give us, the 12 minutes he gave us. It was like a game-time decision before he went out there. I didn't even think Anton Beard would have a chance. But that tells you a lot about those guys. Being here for 4 years, and they felt obligated to their team to try to get as well as they could, and they weren't 100%. But I thought their presence on the floor was very, very important to our basketball team. Lando Cook. The guys that came off gave us great minutes, great energy. Darius Hall started again, and you see he goes 8 for 8 from the free throw line, gave us some quality minutes. I just thought we came out and played with that edge. Adriel Bailey, his first start since the LSU game, and I thought he gave us what he was giving us early in the year. And that is a guy that's going to be out there, rebound, tough defender. He blocked the last shot going down the stretch, every inning facilitator. Again, it looked more like our basketball team.
Yeah, Mike, you guys did a pretty good job down the stretch of hitting free throws. Usually I think you hit 13 of 16 the last three. Usually that clinches it. What do you think of those threes they were hitting, and just the fact that you guys were leading almost the entire game, but Ole Miss just kept coming back?
Just kept hanging around. And again, that's a tribute to Andy and his kids. They never, it seemed like some of those were just, they shot something from like 35 feet out. And we had a couple of loose balls that we probably should have came up with. And I remember one that Daniel came up and dove on the floor, and they somehow ended up getting it and making a 3-point shot. So, but we kept leaving those windows of opportunities for them, and they cashed in on them. So, but they're a veteran team. You look at the guys that are making the plays for them. We did a good job on the Tyree bringing the kid in the first half. He got in foul trouble, and of course Davis. He was on fire going down the stretch. I thought we were doing a pretty good job of containing him, but again, right there at the end, they just seemed like they have some shots out of nowhere, and they made it. But thank goodness that we can go to the free throw line and knock them down and try to finish the game out. Had a great crowd tonight, this afternoon. They were unbelievable, and that, to me, is what really inspires our guys. They want to play. They want to play well for our fans, and so this is hopefully the type of basketball that we're going to take on the road with us, where we play with that edge. I thought we played with an edge today.
And of course, Darryl closed it out, and he's a great free throw shooter. But you had guys like Gafford's been struggling, Hall's I think, was shooting 55%, and he doesn't miss one today. How big was it the guys that really been struggling with free throws came through for you?
Well, maybe it's their time now. You know, it's like you got to go through some things to get to be the player you want to be. So that means now they're paying more attention to that. You know, I can talk about free throws and getting in there and putting extra reps up now. Now they're saying, you know, I'm shooting 50%, you know, from the free throw line, and that ain't gonna help our team. And so it's much needed today that those guys make the free throws. And so hopefully they'll continue to work on them, and because we're gonna be a team that's gonna get to the line because we're an attacking team.
Coach, the other day you talked about balance and how your team had been lacking it today, 5 guys in double figures. How important was that to this game?
I think it's critical to our basketball team. Again, you're seeing more guys get in double figures. CJ's getting in there. That way we're not just a 1-2-man team. You stop these 2 guys, then you stop the Razorback. You stop 3 guys, you stop the Razorback. On any given night, we got some guys that are capable of scoring 20 plus, 15 plus. But if you get multiple guys that are scoring, boy, it adds up, and it adds up to 97 points tonight. Even when you talk about Trey, those 2 points he got for us were huge. And not only that, he got 4 defensive rebounds for us. Orlando Cook, he scores three field goals for us. Those add up when you put all those guys together, and then you're playing without a guy like Dustin Thomas tonight. So I was really proud of our bench. They stepped up, and that's the team I'm looking for, because if your bench comes in and gives you that kind of energy, hopefully your starters have set the tone. But if those guys are coming in and playing that hard and playing with that kind of intensity, then it leads itself to where those guys, when they come back out, the guys that started off the game, I think they want to keep that momentum, and I thought we saw that tonight.
Mike, I know there's a lot of big plays the last 4 minutes, but it was about 4.5 to play. They had a chance to cut it to 2, and Barford makes that steal, goes down, gets a layup. You know, how big a play was that?
Well, that's what big-time players do. I thought Daniel deflected it, and he was up there. They were kind of trying to run a little, I think, a handoff to the big guy, and Daniel got in the lane. He touched it, and Barford came up with it, and at the other end, he makes the layup. That's what big-time players do, make plays, and so that's those moments, and so we got to keep making those kind of plays.
How big an emphasis did you put on keeping it in Macon's hands that last 2 minutes?
I thought he did a good job of getting to the ball. That was a big key. I'm not afraid of any of those guys really, Macon, Barford, but obviously the percentage. You go with the percentage. That's why you saw him on the technical foul. He was shooting the free throws. So you go with the percentage. That's to me that's elementary there.
Last one here, Gregory.
We saw Darryl come in about 1 o'clock today with the media. Was he overshooting at the Performance Center, do you know? Or, you mentioned you like his balance. Do you like him coming off the bench also?
Say it again now.
About Darryl Macon, do you like him coming off the bench for the balance?
He played well today. He played well today. I think that to me, that was, I thought he came out and played the right way. That's the biggest key.
All right,